Kajingya keren ban pynbeit ya upod Assam hapadang jugi menteri rangba ke Meghalaya bat Assam kelalong menta kasngi hagawahati. Kajingya keren jugi ki arngot ki menteri kelalong ka bayat bet yat renti bat donru ya kajing shimrai ba kumno kani kajingya pynbeit pot kanong ka baya bianglang na ka benta jung kini ki artadi ki jela. Ha ka baya de bat kani kajingya lang kala shim ya karai ba en sedang ya kajingya pynbeit pot haki Shillong jongka Tarabari Gizang Hahim, Boklapara, Khanapara, Badrata Chera, Kibalong Kishnong, Kiba da don ki jingya huri hura khappud. Hakani ka jingya lang laya menjuru banbo ya kilai tylli ki komiti nakaliang joka Meghalaya, bat kumjuru nakaliang joka Assam. Kini ki komiti kin penshong nong rim ya ka jingwat benia ajongki hakaba ya de bat ka history ka jinglong jingman jong utrai muluk ki trai jaka ka senshar khadar ki jing kloy bat ki jing sngow jong kitu ki brio bat ka jinglong jingman jong ka to ka jaka.
This is a follow-up, as you're aware, to the meeting that was held on the 23rd of July in Shillong. And we decided to meet after that meeting today on 6th of August in Guwahati. We're very happy that the meeting was a very constructive, a very positive meeting that we had. We have been very clear from both the governments that we want to resolve the areas of differences and the disputes that are there between the two states. It has been very long and a lot of people have suffered in different areas because of these differences that have existed. Therefore, there is a very strong political will to find an amicable solution to these areas of differences. Number two, we have also agreed that whatever we do, it must be done in a respectful manner, and both the states need to respect each other. Today in the meeting, we had a detailed presentation given by the government of Assam on 6 of the areas of the differences that are there out of 12. The strategy which both the state governments have agreed to follow is to take up these matters in a phase-wise manner. So there are areas which are slightly lesser complicated, some slightly more, and some very complicated. So therefore, we would like to resolve these issues by taking the disputes or the areas of differences in a phase-wise manner. Therefore, we have decided that 6 areas out of the 12. 1. Tarabari, 2. Gizang, 3. Hahim, 4. Boklapara, 5. Khanapara Pilankata, and 6. Ratachera. Out of these 12 areas of differences, these 6 areas is what we have decided that we will move towards finding an amicable solution to these. In the interest of ensuring that it's done in a much faster manner, we have also decided that there will be regional committees that will be formed by both the states, which will be headed by a cabinet minister. So we have 3 regions where these 6 areas of differences fall in. So in these 3 regions, we have 3 committees from Meghalaya and 3 committees from Assam, and both will be headed, or I should say both sides will be headed, each committee will be headed by one cabinet minister. And we have decided also that we will focus on number 1, historical facts, number 2, ethnicity, number 3, administrative convenience, number 4, willingness and the overall sense of the people's sentiments, and number 5, contiguity. Based on these 5 areas or these 5 terms, we will try to find a way forward, and we have urged these committees to submit their reports and their findings after making joint visits to the different areas and locations within the next 30 days. Within these 30 days, the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and myself will also be making some visits to some of the areas of differences also, in order to give a positive message to the people and to show our keenness and willingness to move forward to finding a solution to this very, very important and long pending difference and dispute that the two states have. So once again, I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and the Government of Assam for having invited us for this meeting, and I'm very, very positive that with the right political will and with respect for each other and ensuring that realities of today's world are also taken into consideration, that we will be able to find a solution to these difficult problems that we're facing. Thank you very much.
Habakran Shakilat Pathai Kubor, Uhimanta Biswa, Uloong ba nakalyang joka Assam, lapan sngow ba lapan sedang no ya ka jingya pynbeit haki jaka khappud jongka Assam, nakilai teli ki district ki bakun thub, Kachar, Kamrup Metro, Kamrup District. Nakalyang joka Meghalaya, kanbu ek kilai teli ki regional committee ki bankan thub ya ka West Khasi Hills, Ribhoi but East Jainta Hills. Hakini ki committee enkan thub ek ki he sarkar ki nong mikmat. Lakmi lanti bakini ki committee ken pendep ek ki jingwa jingtip jongki hapo ka shibanai. Hakani ka jingelang la shim ru ya ka rai banakalyang jo ki menteri ka Meghalaya bat Assam ki ale kat bala ban pynbeit ya ki jing e khappud. Sakawai pat ka rai bala shim kalalong balada ki menteri jong kini ki arteli ki jilla kimla ban pynbeit ya kata ka jing e kila ban wan ra e kita ki jing e haka jing kran jong ki menteri rangba jong ka Meghalaya bat Assam. La shimru ya ka rai baki menteri jong kini ki arteli ki jaka kin let jingo ya ka langpi khnang ban la ban wang ya ka ni ka jing e.
Side, it is in West Khasi Hills, Rivoi and East Jaintia Hills. So what we have done for these three districts, we have taken the name of Meghalaya for the purpose of reference. So there will be a regional committee which will be headed by a cabinet minister from Meghalaya side, which will be headed by a cabinet minister from Assam side, and the three regional committees will be there to resolve dispute which are there for West Khasi Hills, Rivoi and East Jaintia Hills. Now, this committee will also include bureaucrats and maybe the local representative. We have decided that from both sides, committee will be constituted with 5 members. Now it is up to the government of Meghalaya to notify that 5 names, and of course from Assam side we will also notify the 5 names. These 10 people who will be nominated by each of the government will in turn visit the sites, interact with the civil society, Gaon Bura, Panchayat members, teachers and other civil society members. They will complete their discussion within a period of 30 days, because as after the presentation from both sides, we realize that these may not be a very, very complex matter. So as such, there will be a presentation or there will be deliberation in the regional committees, and after 30 days when we will meet again either in Shillong in Guwahati, the respective committee will give their recommendation that what should be done, what not to be done. Of course, as the committees will be headed by cabinet minister from both the sides, the differences will be narrowed down during the committee meeting itself, so that our meeting only become a kind of our job will be only to authenticate it, what will be definitely arrive between the two sides in the regional committee setup itself. If the difference still exists between the regional committees, then of course the matter will be taken up at the level of the Chief Minister or in the level of a higher forum. Once that these 6 disputes are resolved, gradually we will move to the other 6 places. But in the meantime, as a measure of goodwill, we have decided that Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya and myself will go to Lampi also once, so that the people are actually can be feel assured that we are going to resolve the complicated issues also. It is not that we are not going to resolve the complicated issue, but we'll start from less complicated issues and we'll move towards more complicated issues.